Good evening and welcome back to Inktober 2023, Day 9. Greetings, salutations, welcome back to my tower as I toil and lament all month long while I live stream every single day and question all of my life's decisions leading me to this point. Today's prompt is bounce. I got an idea, so we'll start working on that in just a second. Carlos, what's up, Carlos? Just in case you don't know, hey, I wouldn't be a good businessman if I didn't remind you. If you'd like to grab your own Count Hinkula promotional sticker, this is exclusive for the month of October. I am running a promo on my shop, ! Shop in the chat will get you the link you need. You can buy anything, any dollar amount, any item. Doesn't have to be spooky if you don't like spooky. And it will get you a Count Hinkula exclusive, waterproof, weatherproof, hand-numbered sticker. There are only 30 of them left. I started with 40. I have given away 10. 30 remain. When the promo is done, it is done. There is no way to get it after the promo ends. And then next year, when I have another promo, you're going to be like, dang, I really should have got that last one. This is the third year. Zombie Hink was year 1. Skelly Hink was year 2. Count Hinkula's year 3. You know there's going to be another one. Don't wait. Don't wait. You're just going to hate yourself later. You're just going to say, dang, I really should have got it while I had the chance. But yes, any item you'd like. The Hinkleween. That's actually a great, maybe I should write that down. It's actually a great name. So yeah, take a look. Take a peek over in my shop. I got hundreds of stickers, books, poster prints, original works of art, literally anything for anybody. Lots of different genres. The holiday season's coming. Art makes it a fantastic personalized gift to anybody in your life. So check it out and get yourself a Count Hinkula sticker on the way, huh? Catherine's here. I don't know what to put them on. Maybe just a plastic sleeve and a binder. They're too rare. They are too rare. Too rare. You can put them in a scrapbook. Steve, beloved viewer of the stream, supporter of my work, and patron, Building with Steve, he has like a scrapbook of Hinkle stickers. Actually, Joey does too. Maniac for Bricks also has a scrapbook of Hinkle stickers. I have a portfolio book that I bought from Michael's. One of the big 11x17 portfolio books. It's kind of like a photo album, but it's fancier. It's for artists. It's got a fancier name, and it was more expensive. And I use double-sided tape. I don't actually apply them. I use double-sided tape, and I stick it on... Oh, I have a dentist appointment in this week. Okay, yes, thank you. Stick it on sheets of 11x17 colored paper and put it in the sleeve. So, you know, I don't want to use it. I don't want to apply them. That's my personal collection. So, once again, we are back, bounce. And you know what I did today? I was breaking my rule, and I was looking a little ahead at some of these prompts. Day 18, guys, I'm not going to be happy. Day 18, I am not going to be happy. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Get those vampire teeth checked. Yeah, so I was looking at that. I've been trying to not look ahead because I want to kind of keep it, you know, a surprise. So, saddle shoes. I don't even know what that means. All right. I got stuff to do. I got places to be. I got things to take care of. So let's get this out of the way. Let's go ahead and get this 7-hour stream out of the way, right? Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. And done. So, thoughts. My thoughts on today's prompt. Bounce. Everything's original, not doing any fan art. My initial idea here is some kind of like a slime. Maybe it has a face, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. And then a person who's like bouncing. Yes, I get it. Bouncing off the slime. That's my idea. That's my idea. Carlos says, are you free at 7 p.m. Eastern? Carlos, that's a trick question. I'm literally never free. Literally never free ever. Today? No, I don't have anything in my calendar for 7 p.m. Eastern today. All right. So what I want to do is I want to run over to the Google machine. And I would like...
Hi, Kevin.
I think I want to draw a kid. I think that's what I want to do. Kristen's here. What's up, Kristen? I think I want to draw a kid like jumping. I think that's what I want to do. So I'm looking through some Google reference images right now. Please stare at my little rough sketch. I don't like to share my screen when I'm searching the internet. Bear with me. Give me a moment. I kind of like this one. This is what I'm going to go with. That toad looks so cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, Toad was yesterday. The Topless Toad Bandit. The Topless Toad Bandit was the name. This is a good pose. You were just going to say that, Carlos? Don't lie to me. And, hey, everybody, exclamation point Redbubble, exclamation point TeePublic. All of these Inktober drawings are going up with, like, daily. They're going up daily on Redbubble and TeePublic, so if you want to grab one of these designs, if one of them in particular stands out and you're really interested in it, I mean hundreds. There are literally hundreds of products you can get them on. Coasters, shower curtains, backpacks, face masks, notebooks, spirals, stickers, magnets, shirts, hoodies, I mean everything. And I do get a percentage of the sales, and as I say all the time, this is my only source of income. So check it out. Check it out if you have an interest. All right, let's see. I like this pose. We're gonna do a little kid like bouncing on like a slime creature. Nope, not that layer. Not that layer. And I did do a post up on Patreon last night after getting back from Scouts, showing up all the final artwork, which of course is on social media. I've been posting every day, but also the concept sketches in case people hadn't seen that. Okay, it's a good start. Start fleshing that out. Carlos needs some coasters for your house. Hey, I mean, I'd be honored, man. All right, I'm thinking... I need to see like some dresses, like medieval themed dresses for like little girls. That's what I need to find here? Kind of like that one. I'll keep that one up for the moment. So welcome back. Thanks for spending some time with me. Good news is today is a holiday. I've got both kids at home, so they are on dog watch, dog listen. So I don't need to run off every time I hear a whimper. So, is the prompt jump? No, the prompt is bounce. So my idea is the character will be bouncing off a giant like slime. Like a big old slime. I don't know if the slime will have a face. Probably not, actually. But maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I have been incredibly proud of all the artwork this year. More than I ever have been. More than I ever have been doing this. I think it's a combination of it being all original. It's all digital too, so I have the ability to use the tools available to me to make them look as good as possible. I think all of that helps. But yeah, I've literally never been more proud of the work coming out of this. It's been looking like a cohesive world. Well, that's the kind of the plan. It's all original, but it's all like, it should be able to... It should, in some way, you should be able to assume, or you should be able to, what do I want to say? You should be able to envision it existing in a cohesive world. That's what I'm trying to say. You should be able to assume, oh yeah, I could see all this in one story. I want to make sure she's looking down. I think I don't like this foot angled that way. Carlos, what was the what's the final verdict on your show, man? Moneymaker, not moneymaker, make money, lose money? What do we got? Inquiring minds want to know. Matt Elder's here, ready to spam all the redeems like nobody's business. What's up, Matt?
Hi, Kevin.
Ray's here. What's up, Ray? Definitely a moneymaker? Good, Carlos. Good. Good, Carlos. Day off. Thanks, national holiday. Yep. Obviously, my son's home from school. My older son does have work today. because he works in a convenience store, so they don't care. But I'm not on dog listen right now, so that's good. A little bit of a break. Do I want to just steal this and just copy and paste it? I think I do. I think I kind of do. Those arms seem like way too long, but we'll talk about that in a minute. We'll address that momentarily. Going well? How are things with you? Oh, you know, Matt. Exhausted, tired, questioning everything all the time. So normal. Been really, 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 really happy with Inktober this year. Very proud of all the work. But of course, you know, it's a mixed bag of emotions because it's also really throwing me off with my other priorities. As it does. As it does. I'll get a final count of everything tonight. Might mess around and stream. Will you? Don't do that, Carlos. Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope, Carlos. Kind of make this a little bit less stiff. Kind of head going that way maybe a little bit. I think I'm going to have to change the hands. I think the hands make it a little too stiff. Yeah, I think so. Whoa, no, thank you. I'm thinking more like... something like that, actually. Kristen says, FYI, I sent you a message on Discord regarding Redbubble. Did you? Did you? Is there an issue? Is there an error? This weird white part in the image is not looking right in the yeah, it's supposed to be white. So the reason it's like that, Kristen, is because they can't, when they do stickers, they can't punch a hole through it. It has to be a cohesive, it has to be a contained shape. So they can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can't puncture a hole through the sticker. So any of the designs that have little things like that, it has to have white on the background. So there's a few that are like that. It's not too terribly bad, but it's just kind of a limitation of it. And so I kind of, as opposed to them, I took the opportunity to kind of just add it in proactively because they're going to do it. They're going to do that anyway because they can't have holes. So. Boo, because it doesn't look right on the black bat. Yes, I understand. I understand. Carlos says, I set up all the things to make it possible last night. Did you, Carlos? Did you? I know these are like claw-like. Don't worry, they're not they're not gonna be claws. Just to get something going on here. The child, the claw child. I would prove it, but I'm at work. Lame. Lame, Carlos, lame. Lame. But yeah, so with the stickers on Redbubble, they actually, like, they send them to you. Like, they send you, like, a strip of paper, and it's got the sticker, like, I guess it's called Kiss Cut on the sheet. So they can't do that, and then also do, like, little punctures in, like the open area. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't do that. That's not... It's one outline for the design. So when I have things floating, or they're not quite, like, they're not quite connected. Like, if there's, like the golden, the lady that's got her hand on her hip, this area right here with the X, that they can't punch that out. So it would just be, it's going to be solid white anyway. So I've been trying to kind of either add my signature in there. I've been trying to really look at it and be smart about predicting what they're going to do to make it not. So yeah, sometimes it's a little bit lame, but you know, what can we do? What can we do? I can quit right now. Can you, Carlos? Kristen says, I wouldn't want it white, but at least not colored. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Matt Elder, have you looked at the, have you, by chance, looked at the full Inktober prompt list for the year? This is a relevant question for you, Matt Elder. I need to get this foot right. Kinda? Anything specific? Matt, look at this. Matt. Day 18, Matt. Day 18. I will not be happy that day. I have a plan already. I already have a plan. There's other type of saddles. But this is a family stream. I wouldn't even think of that, Matt. I have a plan. Do you guys want to know my plan? Bubble of O's here. A lady horse? It's not evil. It's going to be a horse. It's going to be the most detailed, polished horse I've ever drawn, and I don't want to hear anything from anybody ever again. I'm going to say no. No more. No more. No more horseplay. No more, because I did it. Because I did it. Done. Get out of here. Be sick that day. That'll be a 7-hour stream for sure. It's going to be miserable. Whatever it is, it'll be absolutely miserable. absolutely miserable. And then I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it ever again. Will I? Of course I will. I don't want to, though. I'll be like, please refer to day 18 of Inktober.
Well, don't want to keep them waiting any longer.
I'm so excited about
Welcome to art class.
Oh, isn't this cooking? Sorry.
Sorry. Hey, sorry, it's not cooking class. Captain Seb T, hello. How you doing? How was your stream? Thank you for raiding in. I am working on Inktober. Inktober! But what if it's your worst drawing ever? It will not be. I am not about to let a horse ruin such a strong...
I think I've improved on your methods a bit, too. I employed some chiaroscuro shading and...
Improve on your methods.
What?
I am not about to let a horse ruin a incredibly strong month-long art endeavor. Not about to do it. Not about to do it. Not about to do it. Captain Seb says, it was a little rough. I kept getting art scammers, but it is what it is, I get. Oh, really? That's lame. Art scammers are the worst. Thank you for popping in here, though. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You know what's the one plus side of live streaming every single day all month? And I kind of remember this last year, too. Is it does do really good for followers. I've jumped about 30 followers in the last week, which is great, but it's not entirely sustainable. I'm not a live stream every day kind of guy, but it's cool though. I'll take it. I'll take the win. I'll take the win. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Captain Seb. Thank you, Carlos. You could be a live stream every day. I do not in any way want to be a live stream every day person. Seb does Monday, Tuesday. I normally do Tuesday, Thursday. I normally live stream twice a week, but this month for Inktober, I'm live streaming every day. So I am 9 days into live streaming every day. Okay, I gotta put clothes on this kid. All right. Matt says, is that volume 3 of your books with Brian's Pro Gamer's Guide to Live Streaming Every Day? I don't believe so. I don't believe that's the plan. So it's like, how do I draw the outfit, and then also how do I make sure the outfit feels like it is lifting with the activity of jumping? That sounds like an unhealthy habit. Yes. Yes. What I find hilarious, if you look at the Pro Gamers Kickstarter, I gave Brian credit because I thought it was so funny how he wrote his bio for himself, and he's like known for his unhealthy habits. Thought that was hilarious. Panda's here. I wasn't ready.
Looks so yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good.
Panda's teaching? You're teaching on a holiday? It is a holiday, isn't it? My kid's out of school. What's the way I should do this dress? Like that? How would it be flowing? This is so difficult. Some schools are still open. Yours is open, Ray? What are we doing? Ray, what are we doing, Ray? All right, let me do a different layer. I need to wrap my brain around how this dress would be flowing. Maybe like that. Okay. Sir Waddlechoose here. Hello. Oh, hey. Nice dynamic in that sketch. Thank you. Definitely a tough though. Yes. That's the one thing I miss about working in education is all the days off. Yeah, but don't you get... not everyone celebrates Columbus Day. No, Ray. It is Columbus Day and Indigenous Peoples Day. It is both. It is officially, federally, nationally both. Especially not a state with a large indigenous population. That's why it's also Indigenous Peoples Day. When you have the days off, Carlos, do you get paid? Like if you have just a day off, would you have still gotten paid? How do I do this? Back then, back in the day. This is hurting my brain. I want you to be able to see the legs so you can kind of see what's going on. Carlos says technically no, but they had it set where we would get paid the same no matter how many hours we work. Salaried, eh? The old salary. Nothing like working celery. Salary's fun the first time you get salary in your life. Like your first venture into salaried employment is fun. You're like, wow. You're telling me that I can get paid no matter how many hours I work? And then all of a sudden, you're working 90 to 100 hours and getting paid for 40, and you're like, this is not a good deal. Lord Vader, this is not a good deal. I have altered the deal. Pray I do not alter it any further. See, now I don't know how to do the folds and stuff. Yeah, summer's no pay. Yeah, lame. Sir Waddlechew says, honestly, I'm still in an online class, so I'll just be watching you in the background while listening to a lecture. That's fine. I'll probably be doing my own stream after too. Nice. Always fun to see your things, though. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, thank you. So today's issue is going to be trying to figure out how to do the dress. There's always a pain point. There's always a pain point in every piece. The dress is going to be the pain point. At my current job, I get paid if my boss feels like it. Carlos. Carlos! I don't want to cover the face. I like the expression. But I'm trying to like show this. Like some whatever you'd call it, like a bonnet. So, you know. Matt's like, Carlos, are you working for your wife? Do I feel like paying you? What's been going on in Matt Elder world? How's life as a Lego streamer, Matt? Well, technically she works for me. So, she's the art room's right hand. And feet, probably brain. What kind of shoes? Like medieval shoes. They're just like slippers, aren't they? Yeah, they're just like slippers. Matt's on the dark side now. Went to first Lego convention over the weekend. Your first one ever? Can't be right, Matt. Can't be right. Your first one ever? First ever. Carlos, is Brickfest a big thing? No, it's not. It's not. It used to be. It's not anymore. It's trying. It's desperately, desperately trying to be. Lop, we're having one here apparently. I don't recall us ever having one. It used to be a big thing. Travel around all over the country. But it's trying to use a business model which only half works, and they don't want to put any effort into the other half to make it fully sustainable. So it's just kind of been floundering for year after year after year, and they don't seem to understand why. But it's very obvious why. It's very obvious to, like, everybody else why, but they don't want to, like... Because those type of events rely on a ravenous fan base that can provide them with basically content that they can siphon off and sell tickets on. And so you need to make sure that audience is very well taken care of and happy. And then there's a public component to it where you need to make sure Johnny Q public and their kids have a really great time. And they're very focused on the Johnny Q public, which is great, but they put zero effort into the other side, so then they end up just burning bridges after bridges after bridges with these people that provide them with the content they need. Do you know of Lego/toy artist Deborah Cauchy? No, I don't know. I don't think so. So I should definitely... I mean, if you go if you want to, man. If you like it. That's your thing. I'm not sold on the dress. Turn that off for a second. No. Also, I feel like this is supposed to be like doing something like this. As a huge brick boy, I don't know, maybe for the kids. The kids would probably have a good time. The kids would probably have a good time. The kids would probably have a good time. Oh, maybe. I feel like that would be kind of a fun little detail. Have like a flower. do it for the kids. Ugh. Hands. 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 Come on. Yeah, thanks. Not. Ugh. That first hand, the hand I drew under there is better. I should just stop questioning myself and just go over that. What do we think of this dress? Is this... It feels wrong. I feel like I'm not understanding how to get this to work. Should it just be like... Maybe it should just be like completely up like this. That probably makes more sense, doesn't it? Scandalous. Well, it's supposed to be a little girl. It won't be scandalous. Don't worry. But I'm trying to make this how it would be. I feel like this is more correct, right? I feel like maybe not this side. Oh, but Ray, yeah, like a slime, like a giant slime. I put a little face, but there might not be a face. I don't know. It's just a slime. Dress falling down did not produce the... Yeah. I mean, I really like the... Like, I like this pose a lot. I like the legs. I like the arms. Just trying to figure out the dress. Kind of like a medieval girl working, like, I don't know, on a farm, right? Let me skip back to the face. I got a prompt though, Ray, that's later in the month. The prompt is spicy. I think that's gonna be our that's the one. We gotta go scandalous on spicy. I don't know what that means, but we have to. We have to. Goddess of D's is here and apparently didn't want me to be a vampire. So that's fine. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm going to set the clock to 15 minutes while I am GamerHink, my persona in my children's book series Pro Gamer's Guide to Healthy Habits and Making Friends. Hello, how are you? All the references I can find show it billowing around the legs, but they're not quite the... Yeah. Yeah. We'll figure it out. We always do. But yeah, Ray, spicy, man. One of the prompts is spicy. We gotta go. That's gonna be the one. Spicy will be the one. Girl in dress on trampoline. That got you. Okay. Yeah, it's funny the stuff we have to like search to figure out what we need. Goddess of D's, haven't seen you here in forever. How you doing? How's life? How's life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness? All those things. It has been forever. Life is life. How are you? Hey, life is also life for me. So I am, I'm alive. I am alive. But yeah, been rough. Been rough. Been rough. What has not been rough is all this awesome art I've been doing. That has very much not been rough. Good job lifting. Lifing? Oh, good job lifing. I cannot art. I'd like to art. But no. Yes. Well, you know, there's a lot of things I can't do. So my big thing this year for Inktober is I'm actually doing all original. I'm doing all original art, which is the first time I've ever done that. I'm also doing digital the whole way, which is also the first time I've ever done that. So... I don't know if you've got a chance to see any of the work. I've been really, really proud of it. You've seen it on the socials? Nice. You love it when the socials works. You love it when the socials actually works. Ray, if you find something really good for me, send it over to my... Send it to me on Discord or something. Not that I'm trying to make you do my homework for me, because I'm not. But if you're already looking... If you're already there looking, you know? You have the Wacom? Exclamation point tools. Cintiq 16. Doing the thing. I'm doing the thing. I am also a vampire when I'm not being transformed into something else. The month of being a vampire. Count Hinkula. I did not notice that prior to pushing buttons. I just push buttons. Remember when you could just save images off of Google? Yeah, Ray, I do remember that. And now it's a massive, massive pain in the butt. It's like you have to go out of your way just to save it. It's obnoxious. Obnoxious. And or if you actually get to save, it's like you look at it and everything you save are all these weird web files and stuff that nothing can open. And it's like, ugh. Ugh. Why do you do this to me? I just screenshot because they don't, yeah. I just do like, yeah, the print screen. Print screen, open up Photoshop. But it's like the fact that I got to do all these extra steps just to grab a picture is so obnoxious. I don't know what that saves from anybody. I don't know. Carlos says, am I missing something? I don't think I've saved off of Google in a long time. Yeah, you can't really like save images off of Google anymore. That's been forever. If you try, like it reconfigures like all your file formats to like obnoxious things that nobody can open. It's stupid. It's really stupid. But also, to be fair, that's like what my iPhone does too. My iPhone is like, oh, you want to save images? We're going to save them as these weird, like, HEIC pictures that, like, nothing can open anywhere. And it's like, why? Can you stop? Can we stop all trying to make proprietary formats of everything? So they're like, can we just stop? Can we just stop and be beneficial to society? Can we just stop, please? That'd be great. Thank you. Thank you. I hate giving images from iPhones. Gotta record and hack the file. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Found the problem. I was not following. What? Found the problem. I was not follow in the for some reason in error. No, RoboHink is not unlocked yet. My fingers and brain did not coordinate. Thanks, Ray. You know, Ray's a real homie. You know what I'm saying? Ray's a real homie. You're alright. I don't care what anyone says, Ray. You're okay. So this is supposed to be a little elf girl jumping on like a slime, like a massive slime. Like a massive slime. Congrats on not being a fake homie. Yeah, I put a face on it. I don't know if I'll keep it. But it's there. I did the slime first. What am I trying to figure out next? Bum, bum. I think it needs a face. A happy slime. That is our little secret. Oops. What layer am I on? What layer am I on? So are you still live streaming Goddess of D's or what's the deal there? I'm sorry to say, I really only watch art live streamers. No offense to anybody. Brian's like the only buddy that gets a pass. But even there's been several times where I'm like, time to raid. I'm like, Brian's live, but Brian doesn't make art, so nope. Sometimes I live stream. Been trying to focus on my health and whatnot. Well, health and whatnot is very good. Very little content that resonates with anyone. Well, that makes it tough. This content shall not resonate with anyone. Bold move. Lame. Not liking that. I mean, I'm just being real. Hey, real's good. Like a different character on every stream and a squirrel in most hobbies. So how do you use the layers? I mean, sometimes I use them well and sometimes I don't use them well at all. But it helps me kind of not mess up one thing. That's kind of how I use it. It's like, I don't want to mess up this, so let me create a separate layer. So you're looking at like 3 layers right now with different opacities. I don't really like it as like these different strands. I don't think I'm digging that. I think maybe I just want to do like one mass. Uno mas. With maybe a couple strands. Maybe not even that. have a remarkable... Oh, that's the timer. Timer's up. That means Gamer Hink is out of here. Sorry, I'm breaking the immersion. It has been doing that a lot lately, and I don't know why. I think it had some kind of update, and so now I can't do these things without you guys seeing it, which is really stupid. Back to Count Hinkula. I have a remarkable, and it allows for drawing and the use of layers, but I don't know how to use them. Oh, so it's like a tryout onto... Yeah, you can kind of keep... You can move the opacity and draw on top of it. So. For the PNG tuber, I'm using VODO Tube. I think I like this. Let me look at these references that Ray sent. I think I like this dress, though. I think that's the one. But don't worry. We'll do something. It's a little girl. We'll do something. Don't worry. We could just do shorts straight up. Straight up. It's my story. I can do whatever I want. Hashtag worried. Don't be worried. Don't be worried. The problem is I've done too many layers now. I've gotten out of control with layers now. These look good. Let's fuse those together. Yes, I like this one for the outfit, so I'm going to get rid of that. I got to do some fusing magic here. Okay. There we go. No, we'll get rid of that one. That layer can go away. I don't need that anymore. That layer can go away. This is like, now that I'm looking, this is like Spider-Man pose. It's like kind of heroic. This is playful. The other one, heroic. This one, playful. But they're like kind of the same pose. Okay, for some reason, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I try. I feel like this leg somehow got messed up. Somehow. move it to like there. Somehow it got skewed. This will be like halftone, all of this. And like this kind of like vest thing that she's got on. The eyes, inside the mouth. This like bonnet. We're getting there. How long? An hour and 20 minutes in? We're in. We're doing it. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. Hands are very hard. I've done stuff like when I did it was actually kind of funny. When I did this piece a couple days ago, I spent like 5 hours. This was a 5-hour live stream to draw this. I did everything except that hand last. That was the last thing. I did everything else, and then this was blank. So. Double fudge brown. That's too much chocolate. Way too much chocolate. I'm glad you like it, though. That's too much chocolate for me. Too much. So I feel like this, actually, the bonnet would, like, open up. Because it's supposed to have, like, the hair inside of it. That's kind of the point. So if it's flying up, that means it's kind of opened up on the back. Like that. So. I don't eat sugars or carbs anymore. So if you're not eating sugar or carbs, I think that's, yeah, that's not going to work out. Google, show me an image of a flower. That works. Hence they are mean. So what was the Nexus event? What brought you in today? Of all days? I'm very curious. Add some hat wobble? What do you mean wobble? What do you mean wobble? Wobble like this? Kind of like that? Is that what you mean? I'm going to assume that's what you mean. What do you mean? No. Well, I just saw you on, and I'm working and decided you should be my coworkers. Well, that works for me. I'm making a joke referencing an old Adult Swim comedy bit that you never seen, and it's only funny to me. Well, Raymond, may I call you Raymond? Don't know what you're talking about, buddy. I'm sure it was absolutely hilarious, though. Yeah, so I am live every day this month. And most days it's around this time. It's morning time because this is the best time for me to get this done. So yeah, feel free to stop by any day. Always welcome round these parts. I've been trying to have these run about 3 hours, but yeah, there's been some mega streams. Some mega streams. The River Queen elf with her golden jewelry so far is the winner for longest stream. But that's my favorite piece of the month. That is my absolute favorite piece of the month, so that's a win. But that was 5 hours. I had no business streaming for 5 hours that day. It totally derailed all my other plans for the day in terms of like what freelance gigs and stuff I had to work on. Totally derailed it. But you know, it's my favorite, so there's that. So there's that, I guess. Perfect. I cannot type. Well, as long as we know what you mean. I don't know why this even matters. I'm not on the final art layer yet. Sometimes you just have to let the creative process work. That was kind of self-care. Kind of. Yeah, yesterday, actually a really good example of that was yesterday. I was really nervous about the toad drawing. I was like, this is going to be bad. I wasn't feeling it. I was also tired. I was tired, wasn't feeling it. And I was like, this one's going to be the dud. It came out really good. But that one was trusting the process. Am I happy enough with this to go on to the final art stage? Perhaps. I also don't know if I like these sleeves, though. Part of me feels like they should be more buttoned up like that. That's probably the better thing to do. All that matters is that we have... Oh, dang. The joke's already done. I was going to make the Ernest joke, and then Ernest went away. I'll say all that matters is if we make sure we have some authentic Bulgarian miak, we'll be good. But it's not in season. Okay, I think I need to make this a little bit bigger in general. Okay. And I think we're good to do final art. Okay. Yep, I think so. Oh, I gotta turn smoothing on. This is when you guys get to see me draw and redraw the same line over and over again. The best part of the process. But this is how you get those really nice, polished, crisp lines. Where every line looks like it was intentionally put right there. It looks really good, thank you. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Yeah, so I really want to do, and I keep thinking about this more and more, I really want to do some kind of little commemorative book when this is done of all these, because they're all original. And I know people have asked me about this year after year. Oh, you should do a little book. It's like, yeah, but, The problem is when you do a collection of fan art stuff like that, you have things that people don't care about. You know, you've got like, oh, I really like this, but I don't care about X fandom. You know, and they don't want the whole collection. They just want the thing they like. But when it's a whole group of original stuff, it's a different story. But I absolutely would not be able to do that without some kind of pre-order, some kind of kickstart. There's no way I could be able to do it. No money to do that. So I'd have to open it up for something. And I was thinking a little book with the artwork on one side and then a little story on the other side. Maybe not even a story, just like an explanation of who the character is, what's going on. So we'll see. I don't want to make a final answer on that until I'm closer to the end of the month and I'm looking at the body of work as a whole. They're all really good, thank you. And, I mean, every single one was literally created live. Like, I don't... Sometimes I look at the prompt, or I'll remember the prompt from the day before. And I'll be like, okay, I remember that there was I remember what the prompt was. But other than that, I try not to think about it until showtime. So there's like definitely some story that could be written about them. For sure. Am I a good creative writer? No. No, I'm not. But I could put something together, and I happen to know a couple artists. I mean, not a couple authors. Hey, what do you think of this? Does it make sense? This is going to come on front of that ear. This will also do the same. This is your reminder as well that on October 14th, I will be doing a crossover collab stream with my friends over at the paranormal podcast Ghost Frickin' Talking. They are incredibly supportive of my work. They've been for years and years and years. They constantly promote all of my spooky products in particular to their audience. So I'm going to be going on their YouTube channel on October 14th. Late. It'll be 8 p.m. my time. And we're going to run till 10 p.m. my time. They are absolutely in no way, shape, or form family friendly. Lots of cursing. Lots of raunchiness. And, you know, that's why people love them. But we're going to be doing Doodle Pictionary horror themed. So there'll be things to win, prizes to win. You'll need to tune into their channel to participate live, but I will be downloading and re-uploading the stream to my channel. So if you just want to listen later, you can. That's Ghost Frickin', F-R-E-A-K''N Talkin'. I'll do more reminders as we get closer. I'm waiting for Ray to be like, so Kelsey wants to know if you're live again. Yes. Is he live again? Yes. The answer is yes. She's working. Well, you make sure you tell her. I'll just come back to that. The downside to streaming every single day for a month is you run out of things to talk about. So if you guys have questions, conversation starters, fire away. I don't have a ton to talk about. You don't already know. I mean, we're also here just to see you work, so you're good. Well, most people don't. Most people just listen to me. That's what they've told me. Most people don't watch, they just listen. So that makes it not good. That's what they say. That is what they've asked several times. Like, Carlos is at work, so he's probably just listening. Jay Freak usually just listens at work. Ray has admitted that he usually just listens. I think most people that watch me just listen. I mean, a view is a view is a view. It still counts. Way to call me out. You admitted it. I even have a clip, which I was re-listening to, because it's actually been, can't believe how long ago I posted it, of the Betty Boop, when you're like, look, I don't know if anybody else does what I do, but I just listen. Goddess of D's, well, you've met me. I cannot just listen to anyone. I have to interact. That can be dangerous, because if you're trying to, like, just put something on in the background, you're right. It's kind of... It very quickly becomes not just being something in the background. So one of my problems is I love to support artists that are live streaming and don't have anybody watching them. So sometimes when I need something, I'll just go bring up the art category. And if I find an artist that has like one person or nobody watching, I'll be like, I'm going to go watch this person. And my problem is then I want to interact with them. But then I'm like, dang, but the reason I did this is because I wanted to listen in the background. So it's like I'm stuck. I mean, sometimes, but today I'm just fixing and copying and pasting spreadsheets. That just sounds delightful. So this other eyebrow is not the best. Did I fix it? Sure. Let me come back to the face. Kristen, Lurk Clinic is crazy today. There we go. Back to the craziness. All good. Appreciate the lurk. Appreciate the listen. Oh, I drew that on the eyebrows layer. Okay. That's fine. An eyebrows layer? How could you? I don't know. Do I even deserve to be an artist anymore? Okay. Okay. Hold off on that. See what I want to do. So we did a Boy Scout barbecue last night, which was really nice. Some nice burgers and dogs, campfire. Chilly evening here in Connecticut. The other scouts got to see my son's haircut for the first time. So, of course, he got to be the cool kid. Because any kid who's got red hair is going to absolutely be the cool kid. I'm an artist. I can art. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I've arted in class before. Very embarrassing. That's very brave of you to admit. That's the kind of guy Ray is. Let me go ahead and get one hand out of the way. I have enough to handle one hand at this time. Also, because I think this one's drawn pretty good. I've got some good bones to work with on this one. Pay no attention to what that random line was that it didn't align to anything. We're not going to talk about that. I'm not going to talk about it. Okay, I'm going to get rid of some of the bits of this layer that we're not going to see. So I go ahead and erase it. So this part's covered up by the ribbon underneath her chin. Tangent. Man, I get a lot of tangents. And not like, I'm not trying to. I just do. It's amazing how many I get. Just naturally. That's some good thunder. I thought that was real thunder here. Made me look outside. Okay, I'm going to do all that, but then I'm going to go back because I want there to be a little bit of a hint that this ribbon is coming down all the way down here to her chin. Okay. Two hours in. This is definitely, I think, I don't want to speak too soon. I was going to say, I don't think this is going to be a 5-hour one, which is fine with me. Fine with me. That's now like the gauge. Is this a 5-hour stream? That's the gauge. There's another one coming up that I'm like, oh boy, that sounds like it's going to be a big one. Lost my smoothing again. Why does that look so much... Why does that line look so much thicker than this line? Because I used the wrong line weight. Ugh. I ain't smooth, I know. I don't know why it is that is this a flower of power? No, it's just a flower. Something she picked up on her walk. And then she met a slime and jumped on it. The line weight feels a lot thicker on this one. And it's not. It's the exact same line weight I've used every piece. For like the outermost borders and then the detail work. I don't know why it's feeling so different. The canvas is the same size because I've also done 8.5 by 11 canvas each day. Is it scaled really small? I mean, not kind of? Not really, though. But it feels a lot thicker than previous pieces. Power, flower of power. So my buddy hit me up last night and he's like, hey, I got this job that I can't do. Do you want to do it? And it was for another car wrap. And I was like, well, let me see.
Hi, Kevin.
Isabel. Isabel's here.
Looks so yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good.
What's up, Isabel? But then I looked at the brief, Ray. I was like, I don't want to do this. I was like, this is an incredible amount of work. This is an insane amount of work. And I don't think I have the time to entertain this right now during October and working on a book and doing daily live streams. I was like, But so the brief was for a full car wrap, Ray, with an entire satanic underworld landscape full of hordes of demons and like souls being tortured, like an entire side hellscape with like detailed landscaping, hundreds of and I was like, you know what? I was like, I think I'm okay. I'm like, if I did this job, I would literally charge you like $10,000 to do it. But also, it would take an insane amount of time for me to do this. Maybe if we're talking not now. So I passed. I mean this in the way you were not. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not offended. That $10,000 is not Really, as I was really, that'd be kind of cool. But I mean, that is yeah. They were looking for like the whole car was to be wrapped as like a hellscape, underworld lava, fantasy, army of tortured souls kind of thing. And I'm like, oh, this is an insane amount of work. Best welcome you've ever had, Isabel. You deserve it. How you doing? Welcome to I think this is this your first Inktober stream for you to pop in for me? Even if you have the time, think of the reference you had. Oh my, I can't. Like it sounds intimidating. Like this sounds like a nightmare. And that said, if that guy wants to go old school and do some airbrushing and lives in Oklahoma, send him my way. He's in Austin. Not terribly, terribly, terribly far away, but a day's worth of driving. Bubba Laveau's here. About time. Unless you were here earlier and I forgot. Which, I apologize. I was here earlier and you forgot. I'm sorry. Oh, no. And you said I'm special. You told me I was special. Did I not make enough of an impression? Hinkle alarm. Just me seeing that. Ugh. Because I know what it means. That was pretty smooth, I think, on that one. Something of an artist myself. It is. It's. I've been both busy and sleepy. Well, welcome in. We are delighted that you're here, as always. Today's prompt for Inktober is bounce. So I'm drawing a little girl jumping on a slime. Another original piece, because they're all original all month. fantasy era based inspired. Come on, you. Come on there, you. Whoa, it had it what are we doing? Like change my brush size, change what brush I was using, all with by hitting one random incorrect key. I'm already tired. I'm already tired of Inktober. I'm done. I've given it my all already. This is the true Inktober journey, is to question why you've done this to yourself. Which I do every year. But this is like the first time that I feel like I can get something out of this stuff. Ain't no shame in that, man. You need a break. You need a... I do need a break. I am desperately, desperately overdue for a break. Years. We're not even in the double digits yet. Still 2/3 of the month ago. I know. I'm tired. Tired. Actually, maybe I don't draw the top of the kneecap, I don't think. I think it just kind of... I wish I could afford a vacation. Let's see. Need to do no, not quite. Where would I go? I might go on a cruise. No responsibilities. I think this is wrong, isn't it? This needs to go. Maybe it doesn't matter. So I think I need to change this. Kelsey wouldn't be caught dead on a cruise. Terrifying for her. I loved the cruise that I went on. It was amazing. Didn't think about anything. Just people randomly giving me food everywhere. Going to plays. The hot tub. Golf, mini golf. The one time I tried not to look out at night because that was kind of terrifying. Looking out like into the endless black nothingness of the sea. It's like, I shouldn't look out here. Isabel, everyone around me is booking vacations, and I am so jealous. I still have 3 weeks until my week off, and I am going to probably spend it sleeping. Hey, I get that too. I'm jealous of anyone who has a vacation just because they can afford to take a vacation.
Hi, Kevin.
B-Habs is here. I assure you, if I could, I would be all over it. Do you guys see what I've left to the very end? It just happens. Oh, I haven't even saved this. I have not saved this one time. All right, bounce. Incredible. I can't believe that. Dangerous, Kevin. Dangerous. I know I normally wait till an obscenely long time to save, but that was dangerous. Those are the best vacations, though? What, sleeping? Sometimes. Hinkle living on the edge. The last time I was going to put some money aside to start saving for a holiday, my car decided it wanted money to... Yeah. I cannot get ahead in any way, shape, or form. In any way, shape, or form, I can't get ahead financially. Because every time I have even the smallest amounts of money, and I'm talking like a couple $100 extra, it's like something happens. Car troubles, some dues somewhere for scouts, or some trip thing, or always. It happened to you this morning. I hate when cars randomly start making noises that sound... Yeah. Oh, yeah. My car's making some noises right now. And I'm like, yep, can't wait until this is an issue. Can't wait. It's making it. It's making it. It sounds like there's some belt that's like about to pop off or something. It's definitely like, it sounds like a belt. So I'm just waiting. And I've got like a Firestone credit card that I use because my car is so important to everything. And so when stuff breaks down, it's like I can't not fix it. So that's something I signed up for years ago, and I have no regrets in it. It's like one of the only credit cards I have zero regrets in starting. And I use it all the time. No, I like that one. Use it all the time for car repairs. And I've had several of them this year. So now the Firestone card is also very close to the max. So I'm like, sweet. Belts are pretty easy to replace. I'm just terrified that anything I do, Ray, I'm going to cause more problems. That's my issue. My issue is I'm going to try to be Tim the Toolman Taylor here. And then, yes, I'll save a little money in the short term. And then in the long term, I'm causing more problems. That's a wickedly ugly hand. I just need to trace it. Always appropriate. Can you make a video of that? You get lots of video of what? Me replacing a belt? I would not. You guys seem to think I'm some kind of like entertainer. I'm not. I am an artist. I am an artist. Nobody follows me for entertainment. They barely follow me for art.
We'll just put one in here by the castle.
Go, yes, I think go.
The joyfulness is over.
The joyfulness is over. The Disney trip I wanted to save up for is now going to replace the steering gear and alignment. $2,800 to fix. Yeah. Yup. Cars. Man, I tell you. It's insane. I hear this little noise. Can you fix it? Sure. $3,000 later. It's like, wow. Okay. All right. Is that an ugly hand? I think it's an ugly hand. What's the difference between an artist and an entertainer anyway? That's a great question. Discuss. My dad can fix any engine problem for 2 cents. Just put a piece of black tape over the engine light. It's all fun and games until things blow up. Ray, did you watch that video I put in the business advice, the Discord server, like a week ago? Maybe it was like 4 days ago. So there's this guy, his username is Inkwell. Inkwell. And I met him at Kineticon a couple years ago. He was my booth neighbor. And this guy, the guy that made $20,000 at DragonCon. And he's really nice. He's an incredibly nice guy. And he was my booth neighbor at Kineticon. And I'm sitting there setting my stuff up, and he's setting his stuff. I'm like, dude, this guy's major leagues. This guy's major leagues. And all of his work is original. All of it. All of his art is original art. Every single thing. And, I mean, the guy crushes it in terms of branding, in terms of presentation. He crushes it. His art is incredibly well done. But he's not at all a good salesman. And he admits that. He's not a good salesman. He's not really great at interacting with people. He's really socially awkward. So he hires people that are like his friends, but also people that are really peppy, really good at sales, really good at personal skills. And I thought that was the most fascinating part of his video was him explaining how he hires people on to work the shows with him and how he pays them incentives. Like, it's not just volunteer. Like, he pays them, straight up pays them. And they get like a certain percentage more if they make over a certain amount. But it's just interesting. Let's talk about giving people unrealistic. Yeah. But I mean, he's damn good at what he does. He's got everything there. Like, he is really good at what he does. And I've seen it in real life, and I've seen it online. We paid off my minivan. Took 6 years, and when my son can drive, he's getting it. It will be 12 years old and likely destroyed inside, and lucky him. Lucky him indeed. Yeah, highly rendered fantasy stuff. Yep. Not shocked at all that it flies off the shelf. Yeah, he does really well. Yeah, nothing. He didn't talk about taxes at all in that one yet. I think he talked about taxes in his... He has another one where he talks about how much he makes like a year. And went a little bit into taxes, but not a ton. But, it's the dream, man. If I keep doing this fantasy stuff, can I also be successful? So my problem is, here's my problem now with this drawing. I'm talking about this drawing. My problem is, I am happy with this hand on the right. I think it looks fine. That thumb does not at all look like the same art style as that thumb. And I like this hand too. So I'm in a weird little spot here. Would anyone else notice, or do I am the only one that notices this? Dealing with car problems builds characters. Yes. Do you think he... Oh, he knows. For sure, Ray. For sure. I don't think at all that he's skipping out on taxes. I don't know him personally, but, like, I don't think so. No. Maybe if I bring this in. If I bring this part in. That might be all I need to do. Then they kind of look a little bit more. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. BF says, I would like to revise that statement. Dealing with car problems when you are beginning to drive cars builds characters. Nerdy Mouse is here. Hello. Welcome back. Well, hello there. The art is looking great today. Thank you. Today's about, today's prompt is bounce. Bounce. So this little girl is bouncing on a slime. Continuing my fantasy-based artwork for the month. How are you? When you're an adult, it's baloney. It is baloney. Look, we're only 2 hours and 30 minutes in, and I'm like really close to being done with this. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Well, that place was a ripoff. I guess I do need to draw her face.
Good job. You did it. Drink a Dr. Pepper.
Thanks, Ray. All right, let's see. Let me fix this. I adjusted it so I could do the hand. Doing good here. About to go on my lunch break at work. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you for stopping in. So undecided on how I want to do that nose. Last I looked, the wait list was like 5 years. I don't know if you've ever looked into it, but getting into Dragon Con is a whole And see, that's also how I know this guy is like crushing it, because he does go to all the things, right? He's at San Diego. He's at New York Comic Con. But he's also, you know, one of us. Like he's like the artist that he's like the only artist I've met on my journeys that I'm like, I feel like it's not unobtainable to get where he is. If that makes sense? Like a lot of the others, I'm like, impossible. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. But with him, I'm like, I could see it. I am not sure just yet. Might whip up a lean cuisine dish or possibly some pizza rolls. I work from home, so there are a few options. Hey, I work from home too. Hey, I'm working right now. I'm trying to change that though. I'm still, the job search continues, folks. Although I have not applied for anything new in the last 4 days. And still, surprise, 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 absolutely no response from any of them. Any of the other, like, 50 that I've already applied to. Big shocker. It almost makes me think none of them are real. Like, are these jobs real? Are these companies real? Some weird tax break that just shows you're hiring, but you're not really hiring? Maybe, actually. There was a really good point in that video. On that one day, he didn't do a lot of sales, but because they were big ticket items, he still made, yeah, quality over quantity. Yep. His booth, though, also, and again, this is me being next to him. His booth is incredible. That's the kind of booth I'd want. His booth has a total immersive branding presence. With the whole fantasy, set up the tarps, like mini Ren Fair. I love it. And it's high quality. Everything down for how he looks, how he dresses. But, like, he's a terrible salesman. He's incredibly socially awkward. And, but, like, that's it. I'm like, that's it. That's right. That's it. There it is. But, yes, folks, I still, at a minimum, his art is incredible. His username is Inkwell. Please check him out. All the places, all the things. Inkwell. All original fantasy-based work. Beautifully rendered. A lot of, like, whimsical kind of stuff. Where it's like, you know, knights riding on goldfishes and stuff like it's cool. It's great stuff. Nerdy Mouse, the insurance job thing pays the bills, but boy, it'd be grand to do art all day and get paid. You also want to be poor and sad? Also, it didn't work out for me that way. So for now, the art and writing is mostly for personal enrichment and, dare I say, therapy. Yes, this is my full-time gig, but it absolutely in no way, shape, or form pays the bills at all. So I've been aggressively job hunting for about 3 months now. But I do travel. I go to artist alleys at Comic-Cons and stuff to sell my work there too. Sometimes I do okay. Sometimes I do eh. My best show of the year, though, is actually a horror-themed show, Paranormal, which is coming up Halloween weekend, so I'm really excited. It would be incredible to go into that event and get to 2,000 this year. That would be incredible. It's not impossible. I think I was at like 1,800 last year there. So we'll see. Boba says, well, I am much more interested now that I heard knights on gold. Yeah, he's got like some knights riding on goldfish and stuff. It's incredible. Inkwell. feel like that looks kind of stupid. For some reason. Should I draw... What should I do? Teeth? Teeth? I like to let my mind wander into the several interesting universes I've created. Many of them involve mostly anthropomorphic animals and doggos. I know you graced my Instagram, and I wanted to thank you as well for the... Absolutely. Absolutely. I think I'm being sold on Sharktober. How's she looking? Here's how she's looking. Goddess of D's. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Stand by. Give me 2 minutes. Sorry, immersion broke again because apparently that's the thing it's going to do from now on. Okay. She's looking great. Thank you, Nerdy Mouse. Kevin had to take a bio break. I gotta take a bio break. Maybe. So there's a couple details left, but they're like key details. Maybe the eyebrows are just lines instead of having like... I don't know. You may finish under 3 hours. Probably not, but I don't think it's definitely not going to be a 5-hour stream. My guess is 3 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, that's the eyebrow. Can I copy and paste, please? Also, my older son went to work, so now I'm back on dog watch again. He left 36 minutes ago. D.
Looks so yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good.
That was the build up to the D. Oops. Hope Castle, Reed is here. 25 bits. Thanks, Reed. Eating lunch now and watching me draw. You are too kind, sir. How's work today?
Good job. You did it. Drink a Dr. Pepper.
Hey, thanks, Ike. And Ray. That song has been stuck in my head since you first played it. That song's a great song. I think the word you're looking for is, you're welcome. What can I say? How you doing, Ike, sneaking in? I'm actually kind of almost done with today's, which is amazing. Is it like that?
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
What can I say except you're welcome? At the point in day where I prep tomorrow's route. Oh. The word I'm looking for, I can't say, because there are preschool toys present. I appreciate your restraint. Just gonna lock it in. You know what? I'm just gonna lock it in. All right. Just gonna lock it in, okay? She's got dots in her eyes. Yeah. So everybody popping in, thank you very much for joining me on Inktober Day 9. Today's prompt is Bounce. I'm doing all original art all month long. I'm also doing digital, which I have not done in any of my previous 4 years of going through Inktober. I've always done traditional. But I'm live streaming every day, so thank you for tuning in. If you want to join more of these, make sure your notifications are on, because I'm not live streaming at the same time every day. I'm only live streaming when I have the time. But I don't normally advocate for having notifications on. I don't turn them on, so I get it. But if you want to make sure you see them, I would say it's most likely I'll be live in mornings because I like getting these done earlier in my day and not having to worry about it for the rest of the day. So Kristen says, what is she bouncing on? A giant slime. Panda, it looks good. Just stopping by again while my class is. Everybody, Panda's just stopping by.
Looks so yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good.
One of these days, you guys are gonna get better at spamming those pandas when that song comes on. One of these days. One of these days, you guys you'll get it. That is the moment. That is your time. That is your cue. Oh, I thought you wanted us to spam the alarm. I don't know if you can. I think it has like a slight cooldown. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Yummy, yummy. Looks so good.
2, 3.
Yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good.
I assume you tried and it didn't let you do another one, right? It's not a massive cooldown, but it's got a little cooldown. Yeah, 30 seconds. If I didn't have to teach these kiddos, I would be here fully, but that's okay. That's okay. Thank you for what you do for the youths. For the youths. Oh, you know what I forgot? I was gonna do the strings on this. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this fancy tactic. I did this on the golden, but I was not live, so you guys didn't see me do this sneaky little thing here. Okay, yes, but actually, I want it the other way. You use black, and I'm gonna use white. Yes. I think you need a squirrel alarm, Reed. Yes, that's what I want. And now, this, let's go to 5. 5's probably too much. No, 5, well, nah. I did that, so I used this little fanciness when I did those extra bracelets that queen, she needed like these. I just did that. I was like, yes. Yes. Love to see the panda alarm get lots of love, even when I'm not. Oh, always. It's the best way to greet people, I find. People appreciate being greeted that way. Unless I'm totally mistaken and everyone thinks it's annoying, but Arctic Arts doesn't count. But Arctic Arts doesn't count, okay? Actually, all these bits are coming out of Chester's allowance. You give Chester an allowance? Reed, if you're giving an inanimate stuffed squirrel money, I think we need to talk about your Patreon pledge. Once we start giving the inanimate squirrel money, he's still paying me back for making him look so buff. Buff, Chester. I don't like that. I like it with the one, but like it doesn't make sense with just one. Or can I just say it does and it's my story and you can get over it? I don't, it's too busy when I add the second one in. But that doesn't make any sense. That's not how it works. There has to be the two opposing. Maybe I need to go, maybe I just need to go thinner with the line, I guess. Oh, dang. Smoothing got turned off again. There's some weird thing where it's like you hit a button and it like literally deactivates it from being an option. How do I turn this back on? I had to look this up last time too. I don't know how it does it. It just... Window, brushes, windows, brushes, brush settings, smoothing. That's such a pain. I don't know why it does that. It like literally deactivates the option. Stupid.
I think I've improved on your methods a bit too. I employed some chiaroscuro shading and...
I'll improve on your methods.
What? Alt plus number of smoothing you want is the hotkey. Yeah, probably. Bye, Reed. I think I accidentally hit something on my keyboard, which is what does it, and it like turns it off. But I never remember how to turn it back on, so I have to go through the whole, dare we say, rigmarole to look it up. I don't like the double. I like it with the one. So I guess I'm going to be a rebel and just have one row of, like, string going like this that makes no fashion sense. For some reason, it just doesn't look good. It's like too busy when I put the 2 on. Oops. What layer is that? Okay, I think I'm gonna add some movement lines. Something that kind of like even shows more movement. Just kind of a few of these. Even thinner and shorter? I don't want to go even more. Sometimes it just doesn't work. For whatever reason. No, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, I gotta draw a slime. Quite possibly the hardest thing I'll ever have to draw. Dear ellipse tool, make me a slime. Let's go 3. So this will probably be another one of those situations where I'll finish everything up here, but the precise staging and cropping of it will happen off air. So you'll have to check the socials to see the final presentation. Okay, I'm gonna do some halftone. I guess I'll do a face. And then I can just move it around as I get the final. Slime. Is the slime happy or annoyed? Oh, I would assume happy. I'm gonna fix the... I don't want the glares to be all weird and wonky. I think I just need to do it once and then copy it again. Otherwise, I'll never get this to line up. Look at that, 3 hours and 7 minutes, and I'm like right... I said 3 hours and 15. Like right up to it. I'm gonna do like a couple little movement lines, kind of where she bounces off, but I'll wait till I like line it up on the final, so I know where to draw them. And then let's take this, copy and paste it, get rid of this other eye. Come with me. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. So the face will be, I don't know, somewhere in the middle. Maybe like down there. Boing, boing, boing. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Bounce. It is this girl on a stroll out in the village. She found this happy slime and she decided to do some bouncing on it. So thank you guys for hanging out with me.
It's probably the best drawing I've ever done.
Appreciate all your time, support, all that good stuff. Let's get out of here. All right. Anybody else streaming that I can raid? Don't make me search. See, Ike is streaming, but he's not streaming art. Let's see. Jay Stiller is doing some fantasy environments. Nothing is more perfect. So let's go raid Jay Stiller. I'm gonna go over here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it as always. You're all awesome. If you want to hang out and say... Oh, he's setting up. So he's going to be starting in a little bit. That's fine, though. If you want to go head over and see what Jay Stiller's doing, a crazy, crazy talented environment artist, that would be awesome. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's do another... let's do another one. All right, guys, take care. See you next time.